I've made over $150 million in e-commerce revenue from Google Ads for my clients, and would you like to know my secret? Well, here it is. I invest a lot of time and energy into understanding how every Google Ads bid strategy works. Your bid strategy in Google Ads is one of the highest priority things to get right that makes the difference between making a huge profit and burning all your money. In this video, I'm going to walk you through every single bid strategy. I'm going to teach you what they do, and also teach you which ones you should use and which ones you should avoid. Also, towards the end, I will teach you about bid strategy portfolios, which are a powerful strategy you can use to turbocharge your Google Ads results. All right, let's dive in. Let's cover the two main click-based bidding options first. Click-focused bidding aims to get the most clicks for a given price, prioritizing traffic over specific outcomes like conversions. You've got two main choices here. First up, manual CPC. Manual CPC lets you set maximum bids for each click, offering full control but requiring constant monitoring. I don't recommend manual CPC in most cases because automated strategies often outperform it, especially the automated strategies that are focused on conversions. However, at least understanding how manual CPC works is essential to grasp the fundamentals of automated bidding. At the end of the day, automated bidding is still cost per click bidding in most cases. The main difference is that with automated bidding, the system is setting the CPC bid for you based on the goals you give it. The way manual CPC works is that you manually set the maximum cost per click bid for each keyword or ad group. Google will never exceed this amount per click, though actual costs may be lower depending on the competition. So who should use it? Manual CPC comes in handy when your conversion tracking isn't working, or if your conversion volumes are really low. We're talking like fewer than 30 conversions a month. Even then, I would probably still try to get a conversion-focused automated bid strategy working and fall back on manual CPC only if you can't get conversion-focused automated bidding to work. Maximise Clicks automatically adjusts bids to get as many clicks as possible within your daily budget. It's click-focused, like manual cost per click, but instead of monitoring all the CPC bids in your campaign, you just need to set a reasonable daily budget and Google goes and gets you as many clicks as it can for that budget. Max Clicks is a solid starting point for new standard shopping campaigns because Maximize Conversions isn't an option for standard shopping. For standard shopping, you can start with Maximize Clicks at the beginning and move to a target ROAS later when you have ideally 50 plus conversions. For other campaign types, I recommend starting with either Maximize Conversions or Maximize Conversion Value, not Maximize Clicks. Maximize Clicks can be useful if your conversion tracking isn't working and you need to keep your traffic volume up. But most of the rest of the time, except when I'm starting out a new standard shopping campaign, I would not use Maximize Clicks. With Maximize Clicks and the two other Maximize bid strategies that I'll talk about next, it's important to know that when using a Maximize strategy, you can control your performance indirectly through the daily budget. When you run Maximize Clicks, decreasing the daily budget will force Google, all other things being equal, to reduce your cost per click bid. And vice versa, increasing your daily budget will make the system increase your cost per click bid. All right, now we have the conversion-focused bid strategies, also known as smart bidding. Smart bidding uses AI to optimize for conversions or conversion value. I highly recommend one of the following conversion-based bid strategies for almost all direct response advertisers. You do need to ensure your conversion tracking is dialed in and correct to get these bid strategies working properly, so make sure that that is the case before you go ahead with smart bidding. First up, let's discuss Maximize Conversions. Maximize Conversions focuses on driving as many conversions as possible within your daily budget. It will increase the cost per click bid when it's very likely to get a conversion and decrease the cost per click bid when conversions are less likely. The way it works is similar to Maximize Clicks. You control performance by adjusting your daily budget. If you reduce the daily budget, you will see your overall cost per acquisition or CPA decrease. On the flip side, if you increase your daily budget, you will spend more, but you will see your CPA go higher. So who should use Maximize Conversions? This strategy is ideal for lead generation advertisers starting a new campaign from scratch. For Performance Max, search, display, and YouTube campaigns, Maximise conversions is an excellent starting strategy if you're generating leads, it's a new campaign, and if you don't already have loads of conversions in the account. If you do already have hundreds of conversions at the account level, you can probably skip Maximise conversions and move straight to target CPA, or cost per acquisition. I'll talk about that in a bit. All right, next up we have Maximise conversion value. This is similar to Maximise conversions, but it optimizes for revenue rather than simply the number of conversions. Exactly like with the other Maximise bid strategies, performance control comes indirectly via the daily budget. With Maximise conversion value, increasing your daily budget will make the system spend more whilst also achieving a lower return on ad spend. This is good to know if your ROAS is way above your target and you want to get more overall spend in sales, and you don't mind your ROAS coming down a little bit in order to achieve that, then you can just increase your daily budget when you're on Maximise conversion value. On the flip side, decreasing your daily budget while running Maximise conversion value will cause the system to spend less overall, whilst simultaneously increasing your return on ad spend. So do this if your campaign is spending unprofitably at the moment. Maximise conversion value is perfect for e-commerce advertisers starting new campaigns on Performance Max and/or search, especially when conversion data is limited. If you do already have hundreds of conversions in the account, you can often skip this strategy in favor of going straight to target ROAS. Next, we have target CPA, or cost per acquisition. Target CPA is similar to Maximise conversions in that the system will try to get you as many conversions as possible. But the difference is, with target CPA in place, the system will now aim to bring in that target cost per acquisition as an average over time. On any given day, the performance will go up or down, but the system will try to aim for your target CPA over longer periods like weeks or months. To enable target CPA, in your bidding settings, select to maximize or focus on conversions. Then use the checkbox below to set up a target CPA. In terms of who should use it, this is best for lead generation advertisers with mature campaigns that have at least 30 conversions. If you started on Maximise conversions, once you've hit 30 plus conversions, you can switch over to target CPA for better control of your CPA performance. If you are lead gen and you are launching a brand new campaign with 0 conversions in it, but you have hundreds of conversions at the account level already, it's often totally fine to just launch the new campaign with target CPA and skip the Maximise conversions stage that often comes at the beginning of a new campaign. Alright, and now for target return on ad spend, or target ROAS. Target ROAS is to Maximise conversion value as target CPA is to Maximise conversions, if that makes sense. Target ROAS is still a Maximise conversion value strategy where the system tries to get you as much conversion value as possible, but the difference is now it will aim to get you that conversion value at an average ROAS of whatever target you set. So to enable this, in the bidding settings, opt to focus on or Maximise conversion value, then use the tick box below to set a target return on ad spend. So who should use it? It's ideal for e-commerce advertisers with at least 50 conversions in their campaign. If you have less than that, you can start out with Maximise conversion value, then transition to target ROAS once you have enough conversions for reliable optimization. If you don't have 50 conversions in the campaign, but you do already have hundreds of conversions at the account level, then it usually works fine, even for a fresh campaign, to go straight to target ROAS without having to pass by the Maximise conversion value stage first. When using target ROAS or target CPA, you should also combine this with a bid strategy portfolio, which is a super powerful strategy that I will share with you later in this video. Next up, I have to very quickly mention enhanced CPC at this point, just in case you've seen this mentioned before and are wondering what it is. Now, enhanced CPC is no longer available. It was deactivated by Google last year, but what it was a version of manual CPC that was basically the same as manual CPC, but with one difference. If the system detected a high likelihood of getting a conversion, it was allowed to increase the CPC bid in that particular auction to try and get you that conversion. Not much else needs to be said about enhanced CPC as it is now defunct, so let's move swiftly on. We have now covered all the click and conversion-focused bid strategies, so it's time to talk about impression-focused bids. Impression-focused bid strategies aim to maximize visibility rather than your clicks or sales or revenue. These are typically for brand awareness and are rarely recommended for direct response advertisers. Let's talk target impression share first. This strategy looks at your impression share and aims to hit whatever impression share target you give it. Your impression share is basically like your share of the market. It is a percentage that tells you, of the times you could have shown an ad, how many times did you show an ad? So, for example, if there were 10 total searches for a keyword I'm eligible to show ads for, and of those 10 times I got my ads shown 5 times, then my impression share was 50%. So who should use target impression share? While some suggest using this for branded search campaigns, I don't recommend it even for branded search. This is because it will prioritize ad auctions likely to get your ads shown, but not necessarily the ad auctions that actually get clicked or converted on. For brand search, I still recommend using smart bidding to make sure you focus on the highest value auctions in terms of likelihood that they will actually convert. The only niche use case I support for target impression share is a strategy I call the buy the market strategy. This is more of a pro level strategy that is outside the scope of this video, but basically the strategy entails taking a handful of your most important keywords for your market, bidding for a high impression share just on those keywords, and then measuring top line sales to see if it makes a positive impact across the whole business overall. Next, we have manual CPM bidding. CPM stands for cost per mille, which means cost per 1,000 impressions. With manual CPM, you set a maximum amount you are willing to pay per 1,000 impressions. The system will then stay below that level whilst trying to get you as many impressions as you can afford. Manual CPM is mostly used in display campaigns, and I do not recommend it for small direct response advertisers. Maybe if you're a huge multinational brand with a big budget for just awareness, then maybe, but for the rest of us mere mortals, even for display, I still recommend using smart bidding in order to focus on conversions. Now we have target CPM. Target CPM is similar to manual CPM, but instead of setting a maximum cost per 1,000 impressions, you set a target one. The system will aim to bring in that CPM as an average over time, but in individual auctions, it will allow the CPM to go higher or lower as long as it's within the overall average. So who should use target CPM? Again, this is for big brand advertisers, not direct response focused campaigns, as it does not optimize for conversions or meaningful business results. It can be used for video or display campaigns, but for most people watching this channel, again, I recommend using smart bidding instead. Next up, viewable CPM. Viewable CPM focuses on impressions that are actually viewable to users. You pay for every 1,000 impressions that were actually seen. This means that if your ad was served, but let's say it was right at the bottom of a page and the user never even saw it, you don't pay. VCPM pricing ensures advertisers only pay for ads that have a genuine chance to be seen, making it a more accurate reflection of the ad's potential value. So who should use VCPM? Again, it's primarily for big brand advertisers running awareness-focused display and video campaigns. And again, for most small businesses watching this channel that want to drive real leads and sales, smart bidding is better, and I think you should avoid VCPM. Hey guys, before I move on to the next bid strategy, I just wanted to let you know that I have a free e-commerce Google Ads video course out. In the course, I walk you through the best way to test Google Ads, the key pillars of e-commerce Google Ads to get right, setting up and optimizing Performance Max, and so much more. To grab the free course, check the links in the description below this video. It is totally free and will help you get solid performance on Google Ads for your e-commerce store. Alright, back to the meat and potatoes of today's video. And finally we have the video views based bid strategies, of which there is actually only one main one worth mentioning: maximum cost per view. Maximum cost per view, or CPV, means that you set a maximum bid and then you will pay that amount only when a view with a capital V happens. Google has a very specific definition of what a view with a capital V means, so listen up. A view with a capital V is counted when someone watches 30 seconds or more of your video. If your video is shorter than 30 seconds, then the view is counted when someone watches 100% of your video. In terms of who should use maximum CPV, This is another one of those metrics that is not really tied to real business results like leads and sales, so you can maybe guess what I'm going to say next. So again, for most small business direct response advertisers, I don't normally recommend using CPV for video campaigns, and instead use conversion-focused smart bidding, which is available for your YouTube ads and your video view campaigns. Now, if you don't have good conversion tracking or conversion tracking broke, or you just get so few conversions that smart bidding can't seem to do anything, and you really want to keep traffic flowing in your video ads campaign, then and only then I might use max cost per view. But assuming conversions are flowing, we get enough of them and they don't have issues, I always use smart bidding, usually target CPA or max conversions for my YouTube ads campaigns. Now, if you made it this far in the video, then thanks, and I want to give you a bonus tip that will massively increase the performance of your bid strategies, and that is to use bid strategy portfolios. Here's how to do it. In your Google Ads account, click on the left sidebar and go to Tools, Budgets and Bidding, Bid Strategies. This is the bid strategy portfolio screen. Click on the plus button to create a new portfolio. Name your portfolio after the bid strategy you chose, and also add the target you are using if you're using a target-based strategy. Select all the campaigns in your account that have that same target or goal and add them to the portfolio, then hit the Save button. You now have a portfolio that contains all those campaigns, and all those campaigns will now be working towards that same bid strategy and target that you created. What's amazing about this is that when you use bid strategy portfolios in conjunction with conversion-based smart bidding, now all the campaigns and their conversion data are grouped together in one portfolio. When using smart bidding, the more conversions per campaign you have, the better the smart bidding performs. But when you use a portfolio, all the campaigns are now part of that shared conversion pool. It's now no longer all about how many conversions per campaign you have, it's about how many conversions per portfolio you have. I can't stress enough how useful this is. If you have 10 campaigns with 10 conversions each, a target ROAS or target CPA bid strategy might struggle. If instead you group all 10 campaigns into one portfolio, the portfolio now has 100 conversions, and the target ROAS or target CPA bid strategy will work so much better and get you loads more conversions as a result. If you enjoyed this video, then you might like to check out some of my other stuff about Google Ads. If you're doing e-commerce, you might like this video right up here, where I dive into the best account structure for e-commerce Google Ads, divided into 3 levels based on your size and experience. And if you're more focused on lead generation, then check out this video up here, where I show you 5 proven strategies for massively boosting your leads from Google Ads that you can use right away. Thanks for watching, guys and girls, and I hope to see you on the next one.